Hello, Battleground Culinary Arts students. This is Chef Fritz here, giving you an overview of the course orientation quiz. The quiz is required to be completed within the first week of the semester. If you are completing the quiz during the term as a new student, the intent would be that you complete it within 1 week of starting the class. The quiz is worth a total of 50 points to your final grade in the class. The goal of the quiz is two-pronged. One is for us to get better connected relationally, for me to get to know you and for you also to get to know my expectations, but for us also to work together to deal with a lot of the technology and the systems that are in the class so that you understand how to leverage those systems to enhance your learning experience. Once you understand how to operationalize your use of Google Classroom, the Remind app, Ruby, the online cooking school, and other platforms in the class, this will ensure that then we can move on to focusing on your learning experience in the class. So a quick overview is going to consist of you completing, first and foremost, the course startup student survey. And this is an opportunity for me to get to know you as an individual, but to look for the themes of you as a collective class and understand your expectations as we approach the class, understand your backgrounds and your long-term career goals related to this course. Second, you're going to have an opportunity to more individually give me information about you by answering 4 questions in the class introduction, student self-introduction, Flipgrid video. You'll submit that again as part of the survey. Then we'll move on and have you register for Ruby, the online cooking school platform. And this is the platform where all of the content that I lecture about is housed and where primarily all of the assessments in the class take place within the Ruby online cooking school platform. Then we'll move on to Google Classroom and ensure that you're registered for Google Classroom. And I'll give you an overview of the layout of Google Classroom, talking about the function of primary two platform announcements that live in the stream and what you can do in the stream to get experiential learning credit in the class. And then I'll give you an overview of the classwork tab and how to access your final grades in the class throughout the semester. But again, this is intended to serve as an overview for you to better leverage the Google Classroom platform so that you can be successful in the course. Lastly, to ensure that we bundle everything with good communication, I'll have you register for the Remind platform. Many of you have worked with Remind in other classes. This is the platform that I use to communicate with you. What I encourage you to do is 2 things. One is minimize email correspondence with me over email, and preferably I would encourage you to use the Remind platform. The platform is a way that I can be more timely and responsive to your requests so that if you're working on something at home, I hopefully can get back to you very fast within a reasonable time frame to help you be more successful in your learning at home and within the classroom. So Remind is going to be a way for you to more successfully communicate with me, where I can be more responsive to your needs. But then also it ensures that if you need help, you know how to get to me. Again, when you communicate to me in Remind, I know what class period you're in. When you communicate to me within any other platform of communication, please make sure that you preface your communication with me with what class period you're in. That will help us save time by me being able to look up your grade and be able to coach you and guide you throughout the learning experience. This is basically a simple and defined overview of the course orientation quiz. If you have additional questions, again, please hit me and Remind. Thanks so much. Happy cooking and have a great semester ahead.